Stancy and the Fancy Daddy, Fabio Moran.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody, what's up, Dexcon? We can do way better than that, D Prime.
Thank you, thank you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate all of you for coming over here to Hobby Stadium. Once again, I'm joined by my longtime co-host, the Fancy Daddy, Romaran. My name is Fancy, and this is not the longest running weekly episodic Filipino wrestling podcast, but you already knew that. Alright, we've got a lot set up for you guys here today at Dexcon Sari Sari Slam. We've got the KickOff, and for those of you who are attending this for the first time, we're just going to be chit-chatting with our friends, our peers, our newfound kuyas and ates from the local wrestling scene. And Ro, it really means a lot to us na yung Sari Sari Slam, its team is really bringing all of the Balit-bayans together for one epic show.
Back when it was first being unraveled, the whole idea, the whole card, hindi ko gets, bakit Sari Sari Slam yung pangalan niya? Then I saw everyone who was coming over, and everyone was probably representing the homeland, the motherland, and gets gonna, and I'm personally excited to see everyone representing us from all around the world and, you know, have a good time tomorrow.
So it brings us so much joy, so much honor to be with you all today as we get to hear from all of our performers tomorrow at Dexcon Sari Sari Slam at Brawl Pit Bulusan. If you don't have tickets yet and you're here, I don't know why, I don't know what happened.
Sold out na.
Sold out na pala. Sold out na pala. I will take it back. Mukha akong tanga rito. So let's bring in our first match. Let's introduce our first match for today. David Ravena is not here, but we've got Ken Cifer. We've got Aaron Liwanag. And a guy named Jomar who's also not here.
Oh.
So we're just going to talk to Ken Cifer and Aaron Liwanag representing one half of the four-way dance happening tomorrow at Brawl Pit Bulusan.
Hello friends, hello Ken, hello Aaron. So my first question to everyone here, to both of you, everyone pala, is is this how you envisioned your 2025 going after a whole year? You know, who wants to start? Whoa. Whoa.
To answer the question if this is how I envision 2025 going, why not? Dinurog ko naman na to. Dinurog ko na rin si Jomar. Okay naman kami ni Ravena. Easy paycheck. We get to take those funds and put them into useful things para sa bahay ng Liwanag. So, formality na lang ito sa amin. Diba? Nandito si Ken Cifer, nandito si Ravena, nandito si Jomar. Eh, didurugin ko ba na ulit? Yun lang naman yun.
Well, clearly, hindi ito yung 2025 na in-imagine ko. Kasi for me, ang ending ng 2025 ay dapat ma-retain namin ni St. John Martin yung World Underground Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Pero, dahil sa biglaan ng retirement, medyo kailangan nating mag-iba ng destination. So, by the way, Mr. Aaron Liwanag, natalo mo kami, nakuha niyo yung title sa amin. Pero, ilang tulong ang kailangan nyo para matalo kami? Ooh! Alam mo naman kung ano ibig sabihin nun. Ibig sabihin lang nun, hindi mo kami kaya ng kayo-kayo lang.
Di patunayan mo. Sa ngayon, ang alam lang natin at ang alam lang ng statistics ay tinalo namin kayo. Wala namang nakalagay doon kung ano mang kung ilang tao ang tumalo sa inyo, kung anong kinailangan namin gawin. Basta ang nakalagay doon ay talo kayo. At nakuha namin ang inyong kampyonato. Ngayon, papatunayan ko sa inyo bukas na kaya namin yan ulitin at kaya ko siyang ulitin ng mag-isa. Okay? Pero hanggang hindi mo pa napapatunayan na kaya mo akong talunin, wala kang karapatan magsalita ng ganyan.
Teka lang. Kailan ka pa nahilig sa statistics? Ha? Hindi ka mukhang mahilig sa numbers. Sige, sabihin na natin nanalo kayo, nasa record books, nanalo kayo, talo kami. Pero alam ng lahat ng nandito kung paano nyo kami tinalo at kung gaano kayo karami para matalo kami. Alam ng lahat ng mga tao dito, hindi kayo nanalo ng patas, hindi kayo nanalo sa tamang paraan. Anong pinapalabas mo? Huwag ito lang ebidensya. Absuelto ka? Ganun na lang ba yun? Yung mga bilusan ng mga kontraktor, huwag ito lang ebidensya, ganun na ito lang din. Alam mo, sa mga pinagsasasabi mo, parang pinapalabas mo na nepo baby ka rin. Anong ginagawa sa mga nepo baby? Kinukulong. Pero bukas, hindi ka makukulong. Matatalo ka lang. Huli, pero di kulong.
Alam mo, malakas yung loob mong sabihin ng nepo baby kami sa bahay ng Liwanag. Papaalala ko sa iyo na tinalo ko si Jomar ng mag-isa para kunin yung posisyon ko dito sa bahay ng Liwanag. Ginawa ko yung mag-isa ng walang tulong. At alam mo naman na yun. Ngayon, wala akong kailangan patunayan sa'yo. Tinalo na kita, old news ka na sa akin. Nasa likod ka na. Si Jomar, pansin nyo, wala dito si Jomar. Kasi takot yun sa akin. Yung huling beses na nagtapat kami sa ring, tinalo ko siya, ligwak siya sa bahay ng Liwanag. Sa tatlong kakalabanin ko bukas, tinalo ko to, tinalo ko si Jomar, okay kami ni Rowena. Okay, hindi ko siya igaganon. Pero alam mo na, wala si Jomar, takot. Si Ken, talo. Si Rowena, wala nga rin dito eh. Nandito lang para magpa-signing. Tapos nung wala nang nagpapapicture sa kanya, umalis.
Alright, so para may representation sina Jomar and Rowena who are also part of this match. Of course, alam naman natin ang nangyari kay Jomar nung Puso Wrestling. He took a shot to his testicular appendages, which he has recovered from, and I'm sure handa naman siyang mag-bounce back. Meanwhile, Rowena, part of the Mr. C group of talents, is looking to rebound dahil pagkatapos ng 9-month absence ko, hindi siya nakabuntis pero nakabuo siya ng problema. Pero sa Dexcon Sari Sari Slam, I promise, ang iluluwal niya ay pagkapanalo. Kaya Rowena sa Senado. And with that, gentlemen, Ken, Cifer, Aaron, Liwanag, maraming salamat. A round of applause, please, for one half of our forward dance tomorrow.
Let's face off for the camera, please, gentlemen.
Wow, grabe.
Come in.
May apple box daw siya, guys. Oh, tama na. Baka may magkapitan pa.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat.
Ken, Cifer.
Alright, our next matchup is one of our international and cross-promotional matchups. We will be seeing one of the up-and-coming talents in the local scene after he took a turn on the opposite side of righteousness. Please welcome the Pinoy Supernova, Isaiah Valencia. And his opponent, hailing from Malaysia, representing my PW. He is the shaman of the secret sauce, making his Philippine debut. Please welcome Jack Alexander.
Alright. Sorry. Bisita muna. Tita first. My question is to Jack. Jack Alexander, welcome to the Philippines. What does it mean for you to be competing here for the first time?
Oh, it's a pleasure for me to be here actually. This is my, although being a Filipino, this is actually my first time being here. And I'll be honest, when I was like in Malaysia, I've been like how to say, almost being distanced away from my Filipino side of the roots. So being here for me is like almost an honor, to prove myself, to prove to my family over the seas that here mama's boy here.
Hey.
Made it, you know.
And Jack, you were telling us earlier that there's a thing that we call in the Southeast Asian wrestling scene called the circuit. Like if you complete the circuit, it's a big deal. And you told us backstage that after this match with Isaiah, you will have completed the circuit. What does that mean to you?
Yes, sir. So after my match with Mr. Isaiah, when I beat him, that will mark my completion of the Southeast Asia circuit. So I've wrestled in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and now Vietnam, and now here, the last one. So for me to complete that is one hell of an accomplishment for myself. Being in this industry for, I would say, almost in my rookie years, I would say, to be able to finish the circuit within my rookie years is like an accomplishment that's right there. It proves to me and to everybody around that I can just stand up there with the rest of the big guys, you know.
Alright. Okay, Isaiah, naman. Yung Bakunawa, kayo ni Nigel sa Lucena, wala dito by the way. Wala siya ngayon. You established a new aggression, a new change of attitude, if you will. What does Jack Alexander have to fear now na nag-iba na kayo?
Jack Alexander has to fear an angry Isaiah Valencia, a frustrated Isaiah Valencia kasi because for the past few months, I've been facing these high-profile names, Jake De Leon, Chris Brooks, Takeshi Masada. It's all been losses, okay? And I am so frustrated. I've been facing these big names and I'm facing this guy. Diba? So tatapat nyo to sa akin. I don't even know who he is. All I know about you is your sauce or whatever. I don't even know what's in that. But here's the thing. Okay, I am angry and that's what you're gonna have to face. Okay? I am gonna throw everything, my anger, my frustrations at you. I don't even care whoever you are. If it was anybody else, I'm doing the same thing. I'm beating you up and I'm winning.
Jack, any response to that?
First of all, I don't even know you, man. So chill, man. Relax. Have a sip of the sauce, man. Everything mellows out. This right here, this baby right here, the X Factor, has been with me throughout my my rookie runs. This guy right here has helped me achieve more than what I've can accomplished. With this guy right here, I've managed to win the 2025 MyPW Invitational Rumble against several other competitors from around the globe as well, you know. So, this bad boy right here. Whatever you're going through, man, I understand. Chill pill.
Alright, any other comments from Mr. Valencia? Because it seems like you have a lot to get off your chest.
No, I'm not gonna chill, okay? Nothing you're gonna say, nothing you're gonna offer me is gonna stop me from beating you. It's gonna stop me from going over you. It's gonna stop me from dominating you. Okay?
Alright, if there are no more questions, then we'll invite Isaiah Valencia and Jack Alexander to pose for the face-off in front of everybody. Alright, we'll just give everyone a couple more moments. Let's bring in the secret sauce, Jack. Thank you very much. Alright, one more time everybody. Para na Isaiah Valencia and Jack Alexander. Our next matchup, if we had to sum it up in a word, baka pwede nating sabihing masarap. Baka pwede nating sabihing malasa. Baka pwede nating sabihing katakam-takam. I think it's time that we bring in another one of our guests making his Philippine debut, representing Singapore Pro Wrestling. He is one half of the SPW Southeast Asian Tag Team Champions. Give it up for the Cheeseburger Kid!
Welcome back, Cheeseburger Kid!
So we clearly got CBK feeling himself, feeling that championship aura here at Hobby Stadium. Now let's bring in his opponent na apparently a replacement for Nigel San Jose na wala pala rito.
Wala dito.
Wala rito. Pero nandito yung kanyang, yung replacement niya. Nakalaban ni CBK. Let's bring in Hotdog San Jose!
Welcome to the Philippines, Hotdog San Jose. My first question is for the both of you, actually. Sa tingin nyo, sino sa inyo ang mas masarap? Who wants to go first?
Nagsasalita ba yung hotdog?
Again, I have learned English just for this weekend. The hot dog is the greatest food because it is smooth, it is long, it is juicy, and it is tender. So that's why hot dog is the juiciest.
A response, CBK.
All talk, and no action. The important thing is, I don't want to tell you how delicious I am. But if you really want to know how delicious I am, then let's wait till the back. Okay? And he might be tender, juicy, but I am longer than longanisa.
Getting extra spicy here.
But on the real, I have a serious question for CBK. Last time you were here, you revealed to the Philippines that you are in fact a Filipino. What does it mean for you to come here and be a part of what is arguably the biggest Pinoy wrestling international show in the country?
That's right. Last time, lumabas ako when I was in Dexcon for Dakila. I came out as Filipino. Yeah, that's right. Filipino.
Pwede na pala mag-come out.
Sikreto lang natin to dapat. Dapat sikreto lang natin to. But then, because of that, a lot of people suddenly knew I was Filipino. It's a secret thing, you know, like you have to protect my identity and things like that. And what it means to me to be in this show, oh, of course, it's amazing. Super proud that we can come up with a huge show na 100% Filipino ang mga competitors. Right. And even like, and we didn't just get all the talent from the Philippines. Meron rin tayo from Australia, guys from the US with Lacey Lane, from Malaysia. It's insane. So I'm very happy to be representing Singapore. We have one more guy coming from Singapore, so it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be great, and I don't know. I can't wait to show you what we've got and what I show my country what Filipinos can do.
Now for Hotdog San Jose, kailangan namin malaman, no? Paano mo ba makukuha yung advantage kay CBK? Gagamitin mo ba sa pamamagitan ng pagsubo?
I don't know what tubo is. All I can say is, this is my first time I know CBK doesn't know what hot dogs can do. And the only question I want to ask CBK, Nigel taught me this is in Tagalog. CBK, kaya mo ba to?
Jumbo na remark yun mula sa Jumbo Hotdog San Jose. Cheeseburger Kid, Hotdog San Jose. This is going to be one delicious matchup happening at Dexcon Sari Sari Slam. We now invite them both for the face-off.
So juicy! Juicy!
Which one is the juiciest? Which one is the meatiest? We find out tomorrow.
Parang gusto ko mag-angels bigla.
Wait, teka. Nakakaya sa Hobby Stadium. Masarap pa pagkain dito guys ha. Mag-order naman kayo. Huwag tayong sugapa. Oh, may hotdog rin dito. Tama yan. Alright, give it up one more time for CBK and Hotdog San Jose. Maraming salamat! Woo! Alright, let's talk about our next matchup, bro, because even if neither of these participants are here, this is one to watch as well because we've got a face-off between Fabio Makisig, a former champion here in the Philippines, and Eman, the comeback kid who's also representing SPW.
Yeah, last time sa Bacanao, the last time we saw Fabio Makisig, he got defeated by our friend named Max, who successfully defended his Pinoy Wrestling, Puso Pinoy Wrestling Championship against a very, very game Fabio Makisig. So, I believe Fabio is looking to get back on the winning track with this next matchup.
Meanwhile, you're very familiar with the SPW scene. What can you tell all of our friends here about the comeback kid, Eman?
I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of Eman. I haven't been watching that much of his work. But I know that the people there over at SPW, they train really hard. They impart a lot of things. I know Carlo's also helped train them as well. I know that he's going to be a really game matchup for Fabio Makisig.
All right, so that's something everyone needs to watch out for. It will be intense like all Fabio Makisig matches are. And syempre si Eman, he's also looking to show out on a big stage like Dexcon Sari Sari Slam. That's one of the several matchups we've got on hand for tomorrow at Brawl Pit Bulusan. Now, for this next one, this is one of those international dream matches na pinag-uusapan natin ever since it's been announced. And we only have one half of these participants here in the building with us, but I think it's still very well worth na makausap siya. We have to bring in one of the members of the Real Global Threat and the Setup 24/7 champion, the Filipino Fighting Rooster, Jake DeLon! JDL, you're facing Kid Bandit in what many are touting an international dream match, given as Kid Bandit is one of us, Pinoy na dito lumaki, nagtatagalog, and is making a name for herself in the US. Whereas you have made it clear na ang goal mo is to destroy Pinoy wrestling. How are you gonna make that happen against Kid Bandit tomorrow?
Well, first of all, everyone's saying that Kid Bandit is pure Pinoy, speaks Tagalog and everything. Although I do remember one podcast guesting that she had, where she said she rather chose to be, she wanted to be introduced as from Anchorage, Alaska, instead of the Philippines because it was easier. And bro, the Philippines is not easy. The Philippines is not the shadow realm. This is the Philippines, Kid Bandit. And the reason why I have a problem with Kid Bandit is because she touts herself as Filipino but chooses to be represented from Alaska, and at the same time she is just using Pinoy bait to come home and take whatever she can from our scene. And you guys are okay with that? No, you're not okay with that. You sure don't like it. You sure seem like you're just happy to see everyone come home and take and reap all the benefits that we have brought here. We Pinoy wrestlers have built here in the Philippines. And okay, that's fine. That is why I am so focused on getting out of Pinoy wrestling, because of all the things that I have given to this industry. None of it has come back to me. And I am so done. And it starts this Sunday, tomorrow, with Kid Bandit.
I have a question. Actually, you mentioned that you wanted to leave Pinoy wrestling, you wanted to leave the Philippines. Kid Bandit did just that. Is it possible that you're jealous that you got to do that?
You're right. I am jealous. I am jealous that circumstances have had it that Kid Bandit was able to live the life that I wanted to live. Kid Bandit was able to get out of this hellhole here in the Philippines. Kid Bandit was able to use whatever resources she had over there in the States. She's now in Japan. She went to the UK. She's going everywhere that she can because she had all the resources that we don't have here. Which is why I could do two things. I could help build it up here, or I could leave and see what happens. And I believe that if I leave and when I leave, this whole industry will crumble.
And I am not going to look back and be sad about it, because after 11 years of going through all the heartache, all the blood, sweat, and tears, that is what I deserve.
On that note, JDL, you've been associated with Pinoy wrestling for the last decade and change. So if all of that comes crumbling and all of that is associated with you, where does that leave your legacy?
In ashes. My legacy, I've talked about my legacy for the past decade or so. I wanted to leave a legacy so great that people after me will have a fun time in Pinoy wrestling. We'll have the greatest time in Pinoy wrestling. But as of now, it's my legacy or my life. And right now, I choose my life. And right now, I choose me. So if that means my legacy is thrown in the trash, then so be it. I want out. I want out of Pinoy wrestling.
Thank you very much. Jake De Leon will allow our photographers to take photos of JDL.
I have one more thing to say. Kid Bandit, if you're watching this, or if you're on your flight and you happen to see this tomorrow morning, I have made my promise clear. Tomorrow, at Sari Sari Slam, because of all that you said, because of all that you're doing, because of all the Pinoy baiting that you're doing, you, Mr. Protagonist, will meet the big bad of Pinoy wrestling, and I will kick your head off. So try me.
Thank you very much, Jake De Leon. We'll now allow for photos of JDL with his championship title. Thank you very much, Jake De Leon. Man, you just sucked the life out of the entire Hobby Stadium. Holy shit.
That was a bummer.
Yeah. And that's why we will not end on a note like that. No, not at all. In fact, we will be ending with one of the matches that I am personally looking forward to, that you, I know, are looking forward to. We have somebody here in this building who will be yeeted. Somebody in this building who will probably be thrown into a different stratosphere. Somebody in this building who will try to use his speed to make sure that that doesn't happen. Please welcome the fastest Pinoy wrestler, Red Lightning, Robin Sane. And his opponent, he is somebody who has been in the wrestling industry for almost 20 years. He'll be celebrating 20 years this December. This November, he will celebrate being my PW world champion for 1,000 days. He's the first ever student and graduate of the Wrestling Academy of pro wrestling legend Lance Storm. Please welcome, making his Philippine debut, Carlo Cash Money Cannon. All right, let's talk to Robin Sane first. Earlier, as soon as you got here, yung una namin nakita is naglabas ka ng pasalubong para kay Carlo Cannon. And yung pasalubong na yun, Silvanas. Yung Silvanas ba yun, is that part of a scheme to try to throw off Carlo or slow him down because you know he's been eating a lot of Filipino food?
Is it true that you poisoned Carlo Cannon?
For my safety, I won this game. Like, of course not. Like, I won't poison Carlo Cannon or slow him down. I'm just here to be a very generous, very welcoming Filipino for the homecoming Carlo Cannon. Give it up for him. Yeah. I am very sweet, and I'm also, you know what? I'm also excited. You know, I'm very excited. I'm so excited that, you know, I need support. Nalamig ako pare, nalamig ako. I'm very cold right now. Oh, alright. Oh, then.
Wait, that was it?
Oh, no, I thought you I answered your question. Like
Alright.
I'm not here.
No. No, I have to
Pinagago talaga ako nito ni Mr. C.
I have to talk to Carlo now. Carlo, you've heard quite a lot of things that Robin Sane has to say. Do you feel that he's not taking you seriously?
I don't think he's taking this championship or he's taking me seriously at all. He's very cute. He's cute. Tingnan mo yung bagong haircut niya, no? Cute niya. No? Parang nanay nagagalit sa one party sa SM. No? Which one of your titas did you copy the haircut from? Parang hinahanap mo yung manager ng Jollibee. Ano ka ba? That's right, marunong ako magtagalog. Yo, he's not taking me seriously. I take this seriously 24/7. Granted, I have been eating a lot of Filipino food, but you can't tell, can you? Do you know what I mean? So for me, I plan on hitting 1,000 days as champion in November. This is a roadblock. Don't get me wrong. He's talented. He's the best. You wouldn't get a championship shot if you weren't one of the best. But I'm better. There are levels to this, bro. And I'm just up here right now. You're on your way up, and I'm going to help you get there. Let me be the adversity in your life that you can overcome and tell everyone, man, I got beaten by Carlo, but now I'm a better man. That's what I'm gifting you right now. Okay? So you gift me Sylvanas, I'm eating Santrival, I'm eating all the food, pancit, you name it. And my gift to you is adversity that you must overcome to one day become a champion like me. Okay? You're welcome.
So, seeing that you're offended that I'm very welcoming right now, kind of offended that a lot of people, number one, you think that I'm not taking this seriously. Number two, people always remind me that this is Carlo Cannon, that I should be scared. Like, brother, I hate to break it to you, but these people know who I am. But if I say tara, let's go! They say let's go, brother. Because man, like, I am not just, nobody says I'm fast. Like, that's just what I show. That's just what I naturally am. They call me the daredevil himself. They call me the serial killer because I thrive in fear. I hate that people keep reminding me to be afraid of Carlo Cannon because I've been here. I've been concussed twice in one match and still won. And he looks like you. Like, you look like Mr. Lucha. Don't get offended. He's cool. He's my best friend. You know, speaking of my best friend, like, your name, Carlos, like one of my best friends. And I would like to treat you as my friend, but you're treating me as, you know, a road club? Why? Brother, I would want an opportunity for the Carlo Cannon because I also have a dream. I have a dream to get out of the country. I have a dream to work in Japan, to work in America, Australia, because I want to promote Pinoy wrestling. And now I want to promote Pinoy wrestling even more if I win the World Championship belt of my PW. Now, Carlo Cannon, I ask you, do you think that you can defend that with all of your power if these people want me to win? Because I become stronger, I become faster, and I become more fearsome if they shout my name. And if I say the words, Tara, they say, let's go!
You'll be going to the hospital if they keep saying that, brother. Let me tell you something. Here's a little history lesson for you, brother. 20 years I've been doing this. When I broke in, I was smaller than you, right? So you can talk about how fast you are. What happens when you run against this beast that's just as fast as you? Right? You think you're fast, brother? The only way you're fast is in the bedroom, right? You're disappointing, right? Everything you do here is cute. When you're a champion, it's not about being cute, it's about knowing when to pull the trigger. And you ain't pulling the trigger, you're trying to give me presents. That's sweet. After I kill you, you can give the presents then, right? But this is a championship match. I've defended this around the world against people that are overqualified than you. But I'm not taking you lightly. I'm going to give you the full force that I give them. And you're going to feel the pain and the violence that I bring. These people here, I'm all cute and funny, right? Because I got it like that, right? But tomorrow, it's a different color. You're gonna see this intensity. My hair's gonna be different. My eyes gonna be different. I'm gonna be shaved up, jacked up, and ready to take you out. I don't think you understand what you got yourself into, right? Maybe you got this post-adrenaline rush where you're like, I can do everything. They say my catchphrase. Cool, bro. But when you're on the floor and you're out cold, the only thing you're gonna be wishing is that you didn't take this match. This is not a game for me. This is my life. I live this 24/7. You just live in what? The hopes and dreams of because you're Filipino? You need more than that, bro. You need more than that than a cute little haircut. So stop being cute and take this shit seriously. Say something. Say something. Oh!
You think this is a game for me?
This is not a game for me, bro. Go!
This is my fucking life!
Is it?
This is the only thing that I'm good at! Outside!
Prove it.
Outside of wrestling, I don't have anything good for me. This is the only thing that I'm good at. You think this is your life? This is my life.
Huh?
So, you think I don't have anything to bring here? Huh? You think that papansin lang ako with my hair, with my catchphrase? Did you know what Philippine wrestling even means? I'm not questioning you being pure Filipino. You call yourself pure Filipino because of your blood. And you just call me here. I just live here? Bro, life here is not that good. But I'm here to elevate Philippine wrestling so that I can at least honor Philippine wrestling. When you come back to Australia, you won't even care about this company. So don't ride the hype.
That's right. I've done more this week than you have in your entire career. What are you saying? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is I'm going to show you, introduce you to Pinoy style wrestling.
We'll see tomorrow.
Before things escalate any further, we're gonna have to end this face-off between Carlo Cannon and Robin Sane. Please take your photos while you can, because things are turning up. And we want to make sure that we leave Hobby Stadium in one piece, all right? All right, once again, give it up for Robin Sane and Carlo Cannon.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much,
gentlemen.
Sane. Definitely a tense and drama-filled matchup na talagang aabangan natin heading into Dexcon Sari Sari Slam. And Ro, ito nga, sinasabi natin, lahat ng mga balikbayan nandito, lahat ng mga local talent natin, handa talagang magpakitang gilas. And I think it's definitely worth being proud of.
Yeah, definitely. I think they want to show, the crowd here, the home crowd, that they are really proudly representing our ethnicity, our nationality, our culture all around the world.
And ang haba na rin talaga ng nilakbay natin, no, for Pinoy wrestling from its origins in the modern era noong 2014 sa Makati Cinema Square, for us to be able to have an event like this in this space, to be with friends like Lacey Lane and with Carlo Cannon, to get to this point. We have come so far, but we've only come this far. Marami pa tayo mararating sa Pinoy wrestling. So we'd like to thank everyone for your support, for continuing to support Pinoy wrestling, companies like Dexcon and Puso Wrestling, and continuing to put us on the map. Maraming salamat. This would not be possible without you. So thank you very much. And pasalamatan din natin yung mga sponsors natin who are also a huge part of Dexcon. You can see all of their logos right here. Thank you very much. Let's show some love to all of our sponsors. And finally, yung Dexcon production team, all of them who have come together and really made sure that they put together a very wonderful and memorable experience for all of you. So again, maraming salamat po. Another round of applause for Dexcon, everybody. This will formally end yung kickoff natin. So thank you very much. I'm sure that all of our other talent will be staying for another hour or so. So feel free to chat them up. If you want to take pictures, please feel free. We've got the merch table right here. merch from all of our guests and our local talent available din po yan. So please feel free to check out the merch and say hi to everybody. Tapos para sa mga nagugutom dyan, of course, we've got the bar chow from Hobby Stadium. Maraming salamat, Hobby Stadium. Thank you very much for being a valued event partner. And thank you for joining us for the kickoff. For Romaran, ako po si Stancy. Maraming salamat. Ingat po kayo pa uwi.
See you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you so much.